Hey everyone, happy Friday and welcome back to my Writer's Corner. So you finished writing your first book and you're like, oh my god, I'm done and now I just have to do some editing. But what kind of editing should you do and how do you do it? And following are my top editing tips. So the first thing I do when I finished writing a book is I print out the first draft, give myself a week to relax, and then I write the whole thing again. And this helps me both develop my writing skills because I get the twice the amount of writing for one book than I would normally, and it also gives me opportunities to put in or take out stuff I thought of during the writing process. Also redecorate the novel a bit. What I do then is I have the original draft beside me and the computer is on and I just write what I already have written, so it's not that long a process really. And also if I see some sentences that aren't really good, it's much more natural to rewrite them in this way, at least for me, than to have to go back and do it again later. Now my first and second draft is done and now I put it away. At least a month. Normally I write or edit another book in between, preferably in another series as well, so I will get real distance from the previous project. And then when I'm done with this other project, I return to my editing. Now I start rereading the book. I have a red pen, I have it printed out because I have some real problems with reading on computers, and I just read it and underline or comment on the things that I think I should do something about. And when I'm done with that, I return and put it into the original draft on the computer. I do this at least 3 times, and then it's time for the beta readers. Beta readers are scary. They are the ones that will be the first to critic your book, accept you, and they may have ideas, they may not like it, and they may love it, and yeah, it's a really long process finding a beta reader that really works for you. Some don't really give a comment at all, and some give too much comments that aren't really relevant, and yeah, it's as many beta readers out there as there are human beings. What I do, I have some really good friends that I know are honest with me that I ask to read the books. I know that as a writer I should get out there and get some people that aren't really my friends to read them, because even though we're honest, they may not give me the feedback I need, but most of them do, and those that haven't, I don't ask to beta read again, because you need the feedback, you need the criticism. So what I do with the beta readers, when I have my group, I prefer to have between 3 or 5 beta readers going on, and I print out my script for them and give them the script with a couple of questions, like in the middle of the book, what do you think was going to happen at the end, and what worked, what did not, what do you think of the characters, what do you think of the plot, what do you think of the world, and at the end of every chapter, please write down what you thought of that chapter. And then I get the scripts back and I take one of them at a time and read through, and then I put in eventual editing that is based upon the beta readers go through. And I only have one beta reading round per book, really, unless I do some major changes that mean. And after the beta reading round, I edit it one more time, like sitting down with a red pen and reading through, really. And then I'm done. Then I will send it to my publisher and they will get things started from there if they are interested in releasing it. And the important thing is to not edit too much, because while there may be a lot of work to do when a manuscript is finished, if you keep editing it after a certain point, you may ruin it. And the stuff with creative work is you're never finished. You're never really happy, and that may go for anything from writing to dancing, really. You're never happy because the creativity is so personal and stuff like that. So yeah, now go and tackle that editing process that you have been putting off for too long. You can do it, you know, and like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!